Everybody, back with another video here. Just had to make sure we had everything turned off so we don't get any text messages or notifications. And it looks like they're still here, so hold on. Alright, so the last little recap video I did was on translations. This one's going to be on reflections, just to kind of tie together some of the things we did in class. So excuse how terrible the coordinate plane is. Let's just label it up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, so with reflections, it's like looking in a mirror. So obviously, if we're starting with an original point, so let's say 1, 1, and we plot that original point, so over 1, up 1, so here's our A. Obviously, the goal is going to be to reflect that coordinate over either the x-axis or the y-axis. Now, in regards to x and y, x obviously is our horizontal line here in green, y is our vertical line here in red. So if we wanted to reflect our original point 1, 1 over the green line, the easiest way to do this is just to count how many spaces does it take me to get from the original point to my axis. So it looks like if we're starting with A, 1 space to get to the x-axis, because it's got to be a reflection, a mirror image, the new one has to be exactly the same number of spaces away on the other side, so 1. So here we go. Boom. A prime. So we would say A prime. Now if we look at the coordinates here, A prime has an x value of 1 and a y value of -1. So there are our coordinates. Now let's say we wanted to go the other way and flip that original point over the y-axis. Again, same thing. Count how many spaces from the point to the line. 1. New one has to be the same number of spaces away, on the other side. So there's our A, and we would call this one double prime because we took the original and now this is the second transformation of it. So A double prime would have coordinates of a -1 and a +1. So if we compare each case, right? So if we compare the x reflection to the original coordinates for the x value were exactly the same, and then the y coordinate is what changed. So when you flip over the x-axis, the y value is changing. And now looking at the other, if we take the original and the double prime, the x value is the one that changed when we flipped over the y-axis. The original coordinate for y stayed when we flip over